everyone, today I've got your Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Out of the Shadows movie review. Cowabunga! The Turtles face a new challenge when Shredder escapes from custody and joins forces with Baxter Stockman, who is that mad scientist who plans to use a serum to take over the world. Now, the Turtles face an even bigger threat. As far as the story goes, this movie is directed by Dave Green, who obviously is helming this movie, and as compared to the first film in the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles series. And I wasn't really looking forward to seeing this movie. I personally thought the first movie was just okay. I might have liked it back then, but now after I think about it, it really didn't impress me as much. Probably because I wasn't as a fan of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles growing up, and even though I am familiar with them, I didn't really know much about them to really care about the film, though I wanted to see this movie because it did actually look slightly exciting and interesting because of some new characters, which I will talk about later. I really felt like the plot was just so boring in this movie, and for the most part it did look like it could be a fun film which kids would enjoy, and I think that's the good part, especially if you are a fan of this series. You might also like that as well. You really see a lot of things that, I just feel like didn't really fit well with the film. I wouldn't say I was impressed by the storyline as a whole. As far as the casting goes, you've got Megan Fox, who returns once again as April O'Neil, and this time I feel like she might have slightly downplayed her sexiness, but I feel like also she didn't have as many lines or things to do in this film, which might be a good thing for those who aren't fans of Megan Fox. And I feel like at times she was trying to play off this like model type of person, and she just, I don't know, it didn't really impress me as much as far as her acting capabilities go. But Stephen Amell, who plays Casey Jones, I really liked seeing him in this movie because I feel like this might be his first film debut since I've seen him in Arrow, and I really liked his character, and I wish I saw more of what he can do with his character. Tyler Perry returns once again as Baxter Stockman. Liked him for, what his character was up to with all his crazy shenanigans. And then you've got Will Arnett, who's, funny as always, and I just really liked him in this movie, and his scenes were just hilarious. Of course, I was really disappointed by the fact that the main villain, Shredder, was just totally wasted. I feel like he didn't really add much of anything to this film. However, Bebop and Rocksteady, who I was really looking forward to seeing, were hilarious, and they were pretty cool, even though some of their scenes were kind of ridiculous and weird. And also Laura Linney, just to throw her name out there, I thought it was interesting to see her in this movie, and I wish I saw more of her character, even though she had a minor role. The things that I did like about this film, I did like a couple of the action scenes, though I feel like they're not as memorable after seeing the film, but one of them did remind me of a scene from The Dark Knight, and I thought that was pretty cool, and I enjoyed that. I only chuckled twice throughout this entire film, so it's probably not as funny to me, but it might be to other people, I don't know. So unfortunately, the things that I didn't really like about this film, I saw some noticeable poor CGI, and I wasn't too impressed by that because I feel like comparing this movie to Alice Through the Looking Glass, at least that movie, I feel like it's on par with this one as far as the effects go. And it really wasn't that funny. I just didn't really care about the comedy, it didn't really impress me. And on top of that, Krang was just weird and underused, and I kind of wish I saw more of this character as well, so I was really disappointed about that. and it kind of looks like there's a potential for a third Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie. I don't know. We'll just have to wait and see about that. So overall, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Out of the Shadows just didn't really do it for me. I didn't really care too much about it. I don't know if I'd be able to see this movie again to really enjoy it or to even try to give it another chance, because I just, I'm not a huge fan of the TMNT, so I just wanted to see this just as a film and not for the fan service that it possibly had. So I can't really say that I would recommend seeing this movie, though your kids would enjoy it, but that's pretty much it. So I would give this 2.5 hearts on the heart rate scale. So let me know in the comments what you guys thought of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Out of the Shadows. And as always, you guys can subscribe to my channel. I've got more movie reviews, movie updates coming every week for a Trail Thursday video. You guys can also like me on Facebook and follow me on Twitter. And I will see you guys later.